Let's get into the energy for the week. It's weekly wisdom time. Hello, hello, hello. You are listening to the Manifest on Purpose show. I am your host, Kimbaley. I am here to help you evolve your consciousness. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for all those people that you have invited. And thank you for sharing. And thank you for subscribing here and on the website at Kimbaley, KIMBALEY.com. And just so you know, the God in me loves the God in you. As you heard already, we're going to get into the weekly wisdom, but first, let's hear our Astro-Numerology report brought to you by Astro-Numerologist LLoyd Strayhorn and the Star 8 mobile numerology app. It is Sunday, October the 27th. The sun is in Scorpio. The moon is in Virgo. It's a 9 universal month, a 4 universal week, a 9 universal day. Consider this an inspirational day to motivate you to a higher level of awareness and call to action. A call to action to finally get things done. At the same time, a part of this day could bring about a closure of some kind that no longer serves a purpose, especially if it's been hanging on much longer than needed. Finally, try at some point during the day to inspire those around you to be at their best by way of their actions and deeds. It'll speak volumes if you do. If you happen to be an Aries, Scorpio, Leo, and born on the 9th, 18th, and 27th of the month, today's the day to show what you can really do. And once again, that is the Astro-Numerology forecast for today, courtesy of Astro-Numerologist LLoyd Strayhorn and the Star 8 app. You can get your forecast every day. Go to a Star 8, ASTAR, the number 8.com. You can also download it on Google Play, the App Store, and go to Linktree /numbers and you, and there you will gain access to his other exclusive products and services, including the free monthly newsletter. We're coming into 2025 quickly, and 2025 is going to be the year of the 9. It's going to be a transformative year, and you want to make sure that you have the tools to succeed. Make sure that you are navigated through this year with ease by getting your Astro-Numerology forecast for the year, and for a limited time you'll be able to get November and December of 2024 along with your 2025 forecast. You can also get your personal report, your compatibility report, or you can get deep down to the nitty gritty of who you are and book an Astro-Numerology consultation by myself at Kimbaley, KIMBALEY.com. I'm inviting you to join me on Wednesday, January the 1st, 2025 for the 2025 Vision Board Mastery. I'm so excited about this, and so many other people are too. We will be manifesting 2025 on purpose. This is the ideal event for you to go if you want to set intentions for your 2025 that you can expect to achieve at the end of the year. Here in this workshop, you're going to learn the power of visualization. You're going to learn some unique visualization tips and you're going to learn how to create a vision board. But not only that, you will be creating your own vision board. And this is a vision board workshop like no other. And we're going to conclude this with the guided group visualization to help you plant those seeds for 2025. You can inquire about that at kimbaley.com, or you can just check out the QR code at the bottom of the flyer. Let's jump into our weekly wisdom. Now, I'm going to explain what the weekly wisdom is for the purpose of those who have not seen a weekly wisdom before. The weekly wisdom is where we reveal the energy that we can expect to focus on the week ahead. I do this through using oracle cards, the numerology on the oracle cards, and also my very own intuition. We're going to get started with this week, but I have to mention I forgot the affirmation last week, so hopefully I won't forget that one this week. So we're going to pull our cards, and I think I'm going to stay with the 4. Okay. I'm not even going, I don't want to see them. Nope, I don't want to see them until and I'm using my same deck. This is the Trust Your Vibes deck by Sonia Chaquette. Okay, so the first card we got here is to meditate, and this happens to be the number 2 card. And today I'm going without I'm going without the book. I'm going without the book today. So the meditation card, this is letting me know that it's time for you to sit down and meditate. Because when I look at this 22 card, this 22 card is telling me that you got big plans in the making. There's something coming up that you are about to do, a strategy that you're working on, something that you're building on. There are ideas that are just popping up to you at this point. And sometimes these ideas come into you so quickly. So, what you have to do is sometimes you may have to write these ideas down. Not only that, it's also saying if you get to a point in this building stage where you're out of fresh ideas and you need new ideas, then what you should be doing at that point is sitting down for meditation. See, the thing about, because when you add 2 plus 2, it equals to the base number of 4. 22 is a master number. That's the master builder. But when you reduce it to the 4, the 4 ruled by Saturn is that taskmaster, the hard worker. So now that you got this big idea, and I'm hearing that this idea is very, very huge that you're working on, you need to remember not to overwork yourself, because 4s will do that from time to time because they like to do things in decency and in order, and they're generally hard workers anyway. So sometimes you need to step back and remember to sit with yourself, because just because you're still building the foundation, or you think you've already got this strategy where you want it at, or you've already got the plans like you want it doesn't mean that from time to time something may come in to cause you to pivot. That's why it's important for you to check in with yourself. And the way that you can check in with yourself is through meditation. So we're going to go on to the next card. Mm, Accept the universal gift. And that's a 51 card. That's the sixth card. So what I'm hearing here is, and it's connected to this plan, it's connected to this big thing that you're building. There are going to be people that are going to come in to help you, people that are sent. Sometimes it may come in the form of ideas, sometimes it may come in the form financially, or sometimes someone may help you build on what you've already built a little bit better than what it is at this given moment. So, what this is saying is you have to be open to opportunities. You have to allow people to give to you, because you get so caught up in this hard work and you're like, I really don't want anybody giving to me. I want to be able to say that I can do all this by myself. But we're all here on this planet connected as one. So we're all here to serve one another in some way, shape, or form. And when we're talking about abundance, and that's what this card is talking about, this card is talking about abundance. Abundance, just like everything in nature, is cyclical. So, in order for you to be open to abundance, you have to give abundance. In order for you to give abundance, and that's what I feel like this energy is telling me that you're trying to do with that big foundation that you're building. You're doing it in service of others, but this energy is saying that even though you're doing this to give, you also have to be the recipient of these gifts, and just be in gratitude and know that it's something divine behind it. So let's jump to the next card. Get a new story. Number 41. I'm hearing that it may be sometimes that you're getting stuck on some ideas. It's due to limitations. It's due to the limitations of what you're thinking. It's something that you really want to do, but in the back of your mind or in your subconscious mind, there's just a teeny bit of doubt there that makes it hard for you to go through it. So, what I'm saying to you is now that you have this plan out on paper, write it in a story. I'm talking about scripting here. You got the plan of the foundation already in your head. So now you sit down and you write the creation story of this project. And in this story, you're going to use passion. You're going to talk about the reason why you feel so compelled to go through with this project. You're going to tie your emotions in with it. And we already said that we know this is to serve others. You're going to put all of that in this story so that you now have a manifestation technique that you can practice on a daily basis, because you can go back and read this story once in the morning, maybe once right before you go to sleep, to kind of prime that subconscious pump to get that story. And you'll find out that it will become your reality when you continue to do this in repetition. You're putting forth the physical effort. And in addition to that, you're working on that subconscious mind. And in working on that story and in that subconscious mind, it's making you further believe that this can happen to you. So beware of the limitations. And this is the number 41 card, which represents the 5. So we're saying it's time for a change. Don't be stuck on those same problems with your mindset, those same limitations that came from way back when that may not even be relevant to you today. It's time for a change. It's time to know that you will and you can do this. Number 4, listen to your heart. And this is the number 8. Listen to your heart. That's the most important thing. Whatever is driving you in your heart to do this project, and it can be anything. It doesn't even have to be a business project. It could be the project of pulling your family together. It could be any type of project that you can imagine. But whatever you do, you have to do it with your heart. Because the thing about when you don't do something with your heart, somebody can come in and change your mind and steer you to go in the opposite direction because it's not in your heart. But when it's in your heart, that makes it more concrete. And not only that, we already talked about doing techniques with the subconscious mind. You got to feel it. You got to have those emotions there to make it believable for the subconscious mind. And that number 8 right there is telling me to get grounded and be prepared to be patient, be able to wait it out, be willing to wait it out because you may not see it today. But what about your heart? If your heart is in it, you'll continue no matter how long it takes you. That's what makes the difference when you're doing something with your heart or when you're not doing something with your heart. When you're doing something without your heart, it's easy for you to walk away. But when your heart is involved, then you can stay the course. So make sure that it is about the heart. So when I listen to this overall message for the energy for the week, it's time for you to begin focused on a plan. This plan or whatever it is that you got going on, it may be just in your mind right now. You may can just see small glimpses of it at this point. You really can't even see the entire vision, but it's saying now it's time to sit down and meditate. It's time to sit down and build. And that's basically what this message is about. And it's strange that I say that because this is the 44 card, number 44. And I don't even know if I looked at that yet, but this is the 44 card. So it's time for you to get it together. Go ahead and get patient with it. Build that structure. This is the time. So now, so I don't forget, let me get to the affirmation. Let me just close my eyes here and see. It says, I am so thankful for all of those who said no to me. It's because of them I'm doing it myself. And this is from one of my favorites, Albert Einstein. So let me repeat that. I'm so thankful for all of those who said no to me. It is because of them I'm doing it myself. That's deep. And we're talking about building this project. And this right here is really solidifying the fact that you need to stay the course. No matter how many times you hear the word no, you need to stay the course. Listen to your heart, go into meditation, do your visualization techniques, and stay the course. So this week, you've got some building to do. Oh, well, my mistake. This week, we have some building to do. And that is our weekly wisdom for the week. I love you to life. This is how you manifest on purpose.